Amen. Amen. He's coming back. Amen. Truly, the Lord is good.
Yes, He is.
And God is tolerating a whole lot of things
Yes.
in this world.
Yes, He is.
Religion has messed the world up.
Yes.
I know you don't believe that, but religion got the world all messed up.
That's right.
Going in all kind of different directions. And you have to be sure that you know God. I'm not talking about religion. You have to make sure that you know God. And if you don't believe what I'm saying, you talk to people and you find out that a lot of people are confused. People are confused. People go in church and all of that, but still confused. You have to know what side you're on. And I submit to you that the devil, imps, not the devil, but his imps, the people that he uses, they're very smart.
Yes, they are.
And so if you're not a Bible reader and a Bible studier, you'd be all confused. Because every side you turn is a different doctrine. Somebody's teaching something different. All this New Age religion that's going on, and you'd be surprised how many folks are involved in it. Because it is only the truth that's going to make you free. Now, we can look at it any way we want to, but Jesus knew about all of sin. Because in his time, he had to deal with this. And so he warns us futuristically of the things that we're going to have to deal with in our time. It's not going to change. It's not going to stop. And so in those verses that I read for you, I just want to revisit the 20th verse there, at Matthew 7, the 20th verse. He says, therefore, by their fruits, you will know. Now listen, he's not talking to everybody, because if you don't know who Jesus is, if you don't know who God is, you're not going to know him. Because the tricks of the devil is real smooth. Lord have mercy, it's loaded in religion. There's nothing new under the sun.
All right.
Everything is was. So yeah, you know, the devil ain't got no new games. It's the same game. But he's operating basically on the same people, same kind of people. Jesus warned us in that 50th verse. He says, beware. Beware of false prophets. If you're not 16 sharp, you don't know when they're a false prophet or not. Because you can twist the scriptures so much now, and the only person that knows is those who are spiritually endowed. See, nobody's all that smart. But I understand a trick when I hear it. I know a trick when it's coming. Because most tricks, you can't go to the Word of God and you know, when you don't study what people tell you, he might be or she might be telling you anything. If you can't go to the Word of God and justify and spiritualize it, you might be tricked. And believe me when I tell you, folks, there's a whole lot of folks walking around tricked.
Yes, yes.
And it's sad when you're arguing over a trick. Some of the biggest arguments you will find with people is over nothing that has to do with God. Or misunderstandings about it. And so Jesus said, beware of false prophets.
Lord, help.
And see, Jesus knew that they were coming. He knew that they were there. Because the false prophets roll up on him. So what makes you think he is who he says he is?
Right.
Jesus didn't have to prove no points to nobody. But he did represent.
Amen.
And what happens when you can't represent?
That's right.
And folks ask you why you believe what you believe. What's your answer? People go to church all the time, don't know what they believe.
All right.
They don't know what they heard. He says that the devil, the false prophets, they come in sheep clothes.
All right.
With the wood.
And so we are easily attracted to cheap clothes.
All right.
Yeah, because people are smart now. And listen, the devil don't understand. The only thing he want to do is use you. He sure can't love you, but he'll use you. And listen here, if you don't believe me, look at your own experience.
There you go.
Amen.
You ain't gonna tell me you ain't never been tricked. You ain't gonna tell me you ain't never been duped. Because the devil always look good.
All right.
Always smell good. Always talk good. And if you ain't 16 sharp, you didn't blow your mind. A lot of people get their minds blown, and that's the objective of the devil, is to blow your mind. And he blow your mind with tricks.
That's right.
You know, some things we buy into that we have no illusions about. How in the world are you going to buy you a big house and he ain't got a job? How you give you the world and he ain't got nothing? How you going to, excuse me. You see, because listen, the devil got to use men and female. You see, he need a male for me. He needs somebody for you too. And if you're not careful, see, and here's the biggest problem we have is religion.
That's right.
The only reason we can have all these religions, somebody got to be messed up.
All right.
Lord, help.
Now listen, you can play with this thing all you want to. But God never told us that all of us could be rich.
That's right. That's right.
That's doctrine. The Bible says that poor, you will have what you always. I don't care how you look at it. Everybody ain't gonna be rich. The world was not designed that way.
That's right.
And so listen, oh Lord, it sounds good. All this foolishness sounds good. And it's psychological. You go to church with your little bit of money, you try to pay your bills, and you... I ain't telling you to not pay your tithes. I ain't telling you to not do anything. If your heart is with it. Because the Lord loves the cheerful giver. And so if you can love God enough to give it, give it. But there's a lot of tricking dollars.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
All right.
You ain't got to believe me, but look at here. When the devil tries to put you in financial positions, that's terrible.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And if you're financially zapped, the devil offers you a way out. If you're not spiritual, here you go, you're gone. And so the devil has to have something that's pleasing. Don't come to me telling me something that don't sound good. It has to sound good. And Jesus knew this. And listen, here's what you must understand. It's more prevalent than you think.
All right.
You know why? Because the devil knows more scripture than you.
Yes, he
Right.
does. Yes, he does.
You doing his job.
Listen, he can't fool you when you know.
That's right.
But he can sure fool you when you don't know. I will guarantee you that you take 9 out of 10 Christians, they don't study the Word of God.
Right.
Paul said, study to show yourself approved unto God.
That's right.
A workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. And so he comes at you with some truth. See, some truth is like no truth. And so we get all tangled up and we get all mixed. Listen here. Why do you think we have so much division? I'm just asking a question. Why do you think we have so much division? We got more different religions than anybody.
All right.
Huh? Now listen. They put it on us when we got here. You ain't brought this religion here. They put it on us.
Amen.
And they put it on us in all kind of different. I'm not sure you're ready for that.
Yeah.
Because you start telling people certain things about that Bible that's misunderstood, there's something wrong with you.
All right.
When you got understanding. See, there's a whole lot of difference between reading and reading with understanding.
Amen.
And so Jesus knew this. You got you have some of the biggest arguments right now over God and over Jesus. Huh? Now you got a little bit of everything going on now. You got the Hebrew boys, you got the Hebrew women, you got the apostolic, you got Pentecostal, you got Kojic, you got all these different religions. And listen, they're among us.
All right.
Are you ready? Now, the original religion came from us.
Amen.
I know you don't want to buy that, but it came from us. And so what happens is that folks get the one that they like the best. And the one that they like the best, they know a lot of wrong in it, but the one that they like the best is very financially productive. And whatever is financially productive, they go along with it. And a lot of folks in the church shouting and don't know what they're shouting about.
All right.
Now listen here. Look at here. I ain't going off on this because this is good. Some folks, you ain't got them if you ain't got no music.
All right.
Listen here. I don't believe you got the fallout. I don't believe you got to run. I believe you got to understand. But see, what happens is that the devil knows that we are emotional people.
Yes.
We're spiritual too, but we're emotional too as well. And look at here. Some people can't move unless that organ is rolling.
All right.
Once that organ starts rolling, you don't hear anything.
All right.
The only thing you hear is what they're singing or what they're playing. Because there's something about music that, well, I just wonder, does God want us just to be happy all the time? I think God wants us to struggle. Listen, you got to understand that the devil was the king of music.
Amen.
And so now we've taken music to the church because we know it's entertaining.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe me, you go to some of these big churches now, man. These young people, ain't nothing but young people all over the place. Look at here, they're having a concert.
All right.
Ain't about no word. It's concert. And when you got concert going on,
All right.
listen, the devil will have you to believe that any and everything goes in the house of God.
Yes.
That's all right.
I'm glad there ain't too many young folks here today. But now listen, you know, I know, you know, like we try to be so acceptable to everything. I remember one Sunday, some ladies came and sat in the front row there. And Miss Green looked at me and she said, Reverend Sam, I bet you couldn't hardly preach. Remember that, Miss Green? They were sitting in the front row. And they had on short dresses. And everything was out almost. You told me that after service, I bet you couldn't preach. I said, I ain't had no problem preaching then. It was after that mattered. Look at here. I tell you, I ain't blind. I'm not blind. I still can see. Now listen here. You can say what you want to say. But now, okay, you can call it decent. I'm just singing. It is what it is. Maybe it wasn't you, maybe somebody else. I ain't worried about it. Sometimes folks come. And the Bible talks about modest dressing. Now y'all want to hit his hair because you can't judge nobody. Come as you are. Is that what the Bible means? Oh, you're quiet now. But that's all right. I don't think that you need to come half naked.
Amen.
All right. Listen, in the house of God, there got to be some standards.
That's right.
You don't have to agree, but the devil knows that, listen, all right, you know, you men here just as weak as pouring water, including me. And temptation, you won't acknowledge it. And you don't want to admit it. But if a lady come in here dressed to the kill, to the T, you better hold his hand. Because you might have to slap him in his face because he can't stop looking. I know you don't believe that, but I know it's true. And so the devil, what he wants to do is the church to be religious. He wants the church to stay religious. He don't want the church to be spiritual. He wants the church to be religious. And so religious people don't have no God. They got entertainment. And look at here. You can't look at nobody and tell when they got the Holy Spirit. Because the devil knows how to duplicate everything. You running and you dancing, but what's this running and dancing for? Now look at here. You say what you want to say, but look at here. I don't believe that you got to fall out on the floor and your dress go up over your head and you got to throw towels over you to cover you. What kind of Holy Ghost that is? You can call it what you want. I call it foolishness. Because if you take a woman right now with a decent shape and come up here and start shouting and the dress goes one way and you couldn't take your eyes off of her, you'll be the first one to go up and grab her and try to slow down and call yourself holding her in your... It's just untrue. And so what happens is that we go to church, big churches, and you go to a rock concert. And the devil knows that. And so when you leave the rock concert, the only thing you remember is the song. And so the devil, who in the pulpit, he ain't preaching no word. He's preaching dollars and cents. I know you don't believe that, but it's going on over everywhere you go. They're talking about money. There's nothing wrong with money, but the love of money becomes the root of so kind of many evils. And so watch this here. You don't have to believe it, but people don't go to church serious no more. I remember when folks would come to church, when the spirit got high, tears began to flow. No such thing now. You start shedding a few tears, folks. I wonder what's wrong with him or her. I wonder, as if the Holy Spirit don't move you to tears sometimes. If it's the Spirit does not move you to do things that is not normal. And so Jesus knew this kind of stuff would be happening. And he knew that folks wouldn't study the word. They want that good old entertainment. And people that leave church often right now and ain't got a thing. Well, if you'll do me a favor, just read that 7th chapter of Matthew and read verses 15 down through 20. And Jesus is saying a whole lot. Oh, I ain't making it up. He said, you will know them by the fruits that they bear. Now look at here. You can look the other way all you want. But if you are a child of God,
Amen.
if you're saved and sanctified and filled with the Spirit, you will walk in love. You will walk in peace. Not only that, but you will walk in power. Now, don't take sad words for it. Look at the fruits. And see, you can't know the fruits unless you know you. And do you know you?
Yes.
Do you know what the fruits of the Spirit is? Well, if you know that and you don't see it, you ain't being judgmental. You call it a tree like you see it. People say, you can't judge me. No, you judge yourself. Because your deeds, your actions and your deeds will speak for themselves. Look at here. How is it that you love the Lord so much? How is it that you're so sanctified and filled with the Holy Spirit? How is that? And you can't give me a hug. How is that? And you can't talk to those folks who are a little less than you. Look at here. Folks will see you in the streets and walk right by you and talk like they are so holy and won't even speak to you. Why? Because you ain't dressed right. Look at here. What? That's got to do with anything. People don't come up to your standards, and so you don't want nothing to do with them. But yet still, you're a child of God. Don't fool yourself. You got the same kind of foolishness in the house of God. If you don't dress right in the house of God, if you don't talk right in the house of God, if you ain't got the right education in the house of God, if you don't smell right in the house of God, they'll get in a corner and talk about you. They'll get in the corner and look at you like something wrong with you. And you could be the only one in the circle that's filled with the Holy Ghost. See here, the devil make you think a lot of things. He'll tell you that gossiping ain't nothing wrong with that. You see, that's the minor things. But it's the small things that spoil the vine. The small sins that we think are so insignificant. You see, ain't nothing wrong with a little gossiping. Well, it's something wrong with anything that does not please God. You can't call right wrong and wrong right. But that's what the devil wants us to do because he knows. Say, look here. Anytime your fruits are bad, you can't worship. Anytime your fruits are bad, you can't give God glory. Look at here. If your mind is not right, you can't give God glory. But look at here. When your mind is right, when your fruits are right, you'll give God glory. Why? Because something down on the inside won't let you hold your peace. You got it down on the inside. I don't care what the devil says. I don't care what nobody says. You will give him some glory. Because when you give him glory, he gives you power. When you give him glory, he shakes out something on the inside. When you give him glory, he will rock you. He'll shake you. He'll tangle you. He'll put more peace down on the inside. And when you put power down on the inside, you can walk and not. there. He had his eyes closed. And I said to Dick, I said, how you sleeping on? He said, Red, baby, close your eyes, he's sleeping. But when he came back with that, he let me know that he knew what he knew.
Amen.
See, sometimes you can listen to foolishness, but don't eat it.
Right. That's right.
You know, first of all, I don't have to argue with anybody.
Hey, hey.
I said, listen, well, you know, that's how you believe, fine.
There you go.
I'm not mad at you. But I have a different take. And listen, that's all right because I don't have time to argue with you on that.
That's right.
Your take is your take. How you serve God is up to you. But listen, don't call yourself a child of God. And your service to God ain't got no right.
All right.
Hey.
If your service does not coincide with His word, you're going through the motion. You got religion. You see, and so what happens is that people want to believe a lie when it fits.
All right.
Yes.
You know, if the lie fit, and it's all right. You know, I had to justify taking from the white man. I had to justify. Said, you know, I ain't tell you what I did, but I know it wasn't right.
All right.
But I justify it by saying, well, the white man done messed us up and did us this way, and so I get a chance to put my hand in the cookie jar. Why not? Now, folks, listen, I did that a long time. But when I got saved, I had to repent. You see, God does not want us to take what's wrong and try to make it right. You couldn't tell me it wasn't wrong, what was wrong.
That's right.
He ain't paying enough anyhow.
That's right.
You see. But listen,
Wrong is wrong.
God has a way of making His word come to fruition.
Amen.
He's not making up and saying, they that wait
That's right.
upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Shall mount up with wings as eagles, running not be weary, walking, faint not. These fellows had a reason for saying what they said, even when they didn't understand. Job said, even though you slay me, yet I'll still trust you. Until my appointed time. My appointed time, he said, I'll wait until my change comes.
Yes, Lord Jesus.
Our faith in God is not meant to be convenient. We want our faith in God to be convenient.
There you go.
He don't even make it convenient, folks, when you right.
Hey.
Sometimes he'll let wrong win out for a season.
God help us. That's so.
You ain't got to get nobody back because they did you wrong. You wait on God. But they did it to me, I'll do it back. That's not God.
That's so. No.
How do you think they keep us so divided? On every plane.
That's so.
Politics, church, you find black folks are divided over minor things.
Yes.
There's some church folk won't come in here. Y'all don't speak in tongues. We arguing about something that has no major significance.
Amen.
Why does everybody got to speak in tongues?
Right.
I don't speak in tongues. Do you? No, I ain't mad at you. It's a gift.
Don't understand what
It's a gift.
Amen.
Well, why I gotta be baptized a certain way? It won't bother you if you ain't baptized a certain way. Where do you get all that from?
Yes, sir.
Now see, well, the truth is, messed up. So many of us. I know you don't believe it, but we have taken for a long time things that we didn't examine. I would double dare you to start examining this scripture. There's truth in it, but do you know how to find it? But listen, folks, people read the Bible every day, don't have a clue. Because we don't get into the deeper things. We get into the narrow things. You see, the devil always have what they call inducing or cunning spirits. I know you don't believe it. Because see, the devil will trick you and you don't know you're tricked.
That's right. That's right.
It don't take much, folks. It don't take much. There are things that you will see. And let's go with your children that you won't call out because society accepts it. So we come down to we like the three monkeys. See nothing, hear nothing, and I know nothing. And so we it's like saying I agree. Because it's popular.
Yep.
And so we want our children to serve God in so-called beauty of holiness.
Amen.
We don't chasten them when they're out of line. Now, it's either because we don't know, we don't care, or we don't have the spiritual tenacity to stand.
There you go. There you go.
And so you don't have to believe this. I mean, I know it's true. You know, people running all the way down to Atlanta, Georgia, because of what's going on. Is it the mega church that's got it going on? Well, these little small churches too judgmental.
All right.
They got too much standards. You know. Now, you have to be careful, even as adults, to who you listen to
There you go.
and what you listen to.
There you go. There you
If it cannot be justified. Folks, listen, if I've gone and heard wrong doctrine, you have too. Now, if I teach wrong doctrine, you ought to come tell me. Because we can always go and examine the scripture.
Yes, sir.
It may just be a misunderstanding.
All right.
But listen, don't just eat it up,
No, God.
and it ain't good for you.
That's right.
Well, see, people just want you to make them feel good.
Right.
That's why we got so much problems. And it's a spiritual as well as a physical debate. Yeah. People go to church for the wrong reason. Therefore, by their fruits, you will know. I can make that real plain
That's all right. Go ahead.
to you. See, the best people that can read you your rights is children.
Yes. Yes.
You think you can fool them, but you can't.
You know,
Right.
And so don't get mad when they say, Mama, Daddy, you're a hypocrite. You say one thing, but you do another. So then, if you're a hypocrite, they ain't gonna listen to you. They'll hear you, but won't listen. Because you can tell them, listen, I'm a parent, and I'll tell you what to do.
All right.
You can do that. But when they get behind your back, see, what you want to do is the seed that you plant, they carry to the world. Well, my mama, my daddy told me that is not right. You see. And you ain't doing that, folks. See what you want? Messing them up. I know you don't believe that. And let me just say this now. You can take your own take on it. This boy named Paris or something, is that his name? The fella that loved Trump so much. They have him on TV every day on Fox. What's his name? No. The fella that loved Trump so much. Paris. I've never seen such an educated person that's so ignorant. Yes. You don't believe it? Look at him and see how educated he is. But he will support Trump to the end. Now listen, man, it's bad when you got to stand on a lie. It's bad. Because truth crushed to the ground will always rise again. A lie ain't never gonna stand. I listened to some of the explanations he come up with to defend Trump. Now, if you sell out to the devil, that means you dance to the music.
That's right.
You're gonna have to pay the piper.
There you go.
Oh, listen, devil ain't turning you loose any kind of way.
That's right. They all to get away.
No. When you sell out to him, that's what you call selling your soul to the devil.
That's right.
Because that's his objective. See, if he can get you where he wants you to get, you will stand for him. And you will get more disciples.
All right.
Well, God bless you.